Sunday morning. I'm going to hold this. Hey, good morning, whoever's here. I'm scraping the windows on my car, so you might just see sky for a minute here. Getting ready to go to church. Nice and frozen here in Washington State. No idea what temperature is right now, but it's cold. Got the car warming up. Oh shit. Oh, that's great. I just replaced the freaking screen protector and I broke it. Lovely. Good thing it didn't break the screen. Hey, Live Silky. Hey, D Street. How are you guys today? As the title implies, I'm getting ready for church. Scraping the windows on my car because I got ice growing on it, so. And I just dropped my phone, broke my screen protector, which I just replaced yesterday. I'll show you a view of my car. You can see that the ice did encapsulate, or however the hell you say that word. I already scraped these windows on the other side. Just wait for the front to defrost a little bit so it'd be easier. And as I was shaking the car, scraping the darn windows off, it slid off the top, right onto the gravel, and broke my brand new screen protector. Guess that's what it's there for, right? So I don't break the screen. And it was bound to happen. I'm a natural klutz. Tend to break almost everything. Yay, windows all done. Hopefully the car's warm enough that I won't freeze my butt when I get inside. Hit the windshield wipers a couple times. Crack in the middle of it. Man. It's bound to happen eventually. I didn't think it was going to be this soon, though. Oh. So I see I got one in here. Who's here? Any of the comments I didn't get to see, or I got to see very few of them because they scraped in the window and so I didn't get to see any of the comments. I wonder how we do this. There we go. Okay. Did you send me an email, or is it a reply to that message on the video? Sorry about that. I got a bad spot here in my neighborhood and it kind of blinks out. Yeah, I did send you a reply on that video. I left my email address so it's easier to contact me. Get a hold of me on my email and then I'll send you my phone number. I'm not sure how far you are from me. I'm up near Port Townsend. I didn't realize you were in Washington until you sent that message to me. So yeah, I'll take your chicken if you want it. But I mean, I personally don't want to have to drive halfway across the state. Okay, you're in Tacoma. That's not too far. It's about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Yeah, maybe I can meet you halfway or something with my dog crate. Use the dog crate a couple of times to move chickens. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, get a hold of me on my email and then I'll send you my phone number and we can text or something. I just don't want to put my phone number out there so that, you know, thousands of people are spamming my messages or something. Would hope people wouldn't do that, but you never know. There's a bunch of wackadoos out there. Yeah, I'm sure your chicken will keep my goats company. They eat the bugs and whatever. Yeah, if it's the one that I saw on your community page, it's kind of the white marbled chicken, I assume. Looked like a young rooster, maybe. I mean, it could have been a chicken, but I mean, looked like a young rooster to me. Okay. No, it's cool if you want to come up here. I have no problem with that. I mean, I got a friend, worst case scenario, I have a friend that has 20 chickens or so. I don't know if she has a rooster right now. She may not want a rooster though, I don't know. But yeah, I'll take it and keep my goats company anyway. Now, that particular type you said does not crow, or he's just not ready to crow? Okay. So he's so young that he's not crowing yet. He will crow at some point, though. Yeah, my closest neighbors really aren't that close, so he shouldn't be a bother to them when he does start to crow. And where my property is kind of down in a hole, so if I had neighbors on the other side, it might be more problematic. That's cool. Anyway, I'm on my way to church. I'm supposed to quit drinking coffee, which is why I was ho-hum. All right. Have a good day, Silky. Anyway, for those of you that saw my ho-hum or oh-hum or however I put it, I don't remember now. Thank you. Kind of got to see the church and what I do for my Celebrate Recovery group to get ready. Well, today we're doing Sunday church, and the prep for church is a little bit different. So we're on our drive to Port Townsend from my house. It takes about 15-20 minutes to get there. Speed limit's only. Okay. Yeah, I was just saying we got frost all over the place right now. I'm usually one of the first ones to church. At least the top three, anyway. Not that I have to be, but I like to be. I have this thing that I try to live by. If I'm on time, I'm late. If I'm early, I'm on time. So try to be a little bit. I don't even know what time it is right now. It didn't disconnect on me that much last time. That's weird. Yeah, this is the lame part of the video because it's the drive, which is pretty much 15 minutes of me talking for nothing. Not much point talking when there's nobody here. For those of you that are watching after the live, sorry for the lame silence. You know how silence can be. Hey, there's somebody. Good morning, whoever just came in. And left. I wonder if somebody thought that this was was some kind of a video with music. I named it Going to Church. I just realized that there's a song called Going to Church, or Take Me to Church. That's the name. Take Me to Church. Good morning, whoever just came in. Glad you're here. We're just driving right now on my way to church. I just realized the name of my video is very similar to a song that's out there. So if you were expecting a music video, I'm sorry. Oh, we got two in here now. Hello, good morning. We're about 3 minutes from the church now. Maybe a little bit less. Hey, good morning, homeless. I hope you stayed warm last night. You know, it can be tough sleeping in your car, man. How are you doing today? Awesome. So you think I should keep my live going all through church, or? I mean, because you can check out the live on Fort Townsend, there's a New Life Church PT, if you want to watch it live. And I can keep my live going through church. I don't have anything to set it up on, so it might be kind of difficult. I'll figure out something. I sit in the sound booth, so it won't be that big of a deal. I'm glad you're doing okay. You got plenty of blankets and stuff, dude? I mean, obviously it doesn't cut all the cold, but if you got lots of blankets, sometimes that helps. Welcome back, Silky. So I'm just now pulling into the church. For any of you that's seen some of my other videos, these are the tiny homes that community build project is the name of the program. They're building here on our property. I think they're little 10 by 12 houses. Looks like one of them's open, so we can go over and check it out before we go in. Got my keys in my pocket because I got my church key on it. For my vape juice in the box. Take a puff off my vape. Oh, crud. All right, there we go. Yeah, homeless is, you're up by Everett, right? Silky is down by Tacoma. So we're all Washingtonians here right now. So here's the parking lot. You can see the sun coming up over there. We got a nice big property here. We started a community garden this year. It's not very big right now, but we're hoping to expand it next year. What we'd like to do is help feed the homeless, which we have a couple of homeless programs that we're doing. We help out at the local overnight shelter, and then we have a group of us that go out on Fridays and meet the homeless where they're living and take them a lunch. Let them know we care and that you know, they are loved. So here's one of the, there's one over there that's open, so we'll go check that one out, but and kind of see how they're going here. They're not real big, but they are insulated. They will have power. I'm not sure if they're going to have water in them or not, but there should be water nearby. Okay, this one doesn't have its door on, that's why it's open. Oh, they were painting the door. So you can see in here, it's pretty rough in here right now, but you can see that they're insulated. And the way I understand it, they're going to put linoleum on the floor or that snap lock flooring. But I mean, for a temporary shelter, these aren't too bad. And they got good quality materials in them. The roofing is really excellent roofing material. Used to be a roofer, so I can recognize good roofing material when I see it. And they're all on skids, so they can be moved pretty much anywhere. These particular ones are going to a homeless camp that we have here in Jefferson County, down on Mill Road. There's probably more to come to that. Yeah, see here. Community build. More shelters underway. Come join us, volunteer community build project. And there's the website if you're interested. Looks like I'm the first one here today. I'm a little bit early. But we'll go in and get the heat turned on and awesome. Let's see if I can. I've got to turn up the brightness a little bit here. Oh, door's already open. That means somebody's here. Somebody's already here. It doesn't look like anybody started coffee yet, but I can only have one cup of coffee today, so let that go for now. Morning, Nancy.
Morning.
I want to hear that.
It is.
That sounds cool.
Hi, Matt. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing all right.
I'll send you a link.
Hey, caveman, thanks for coming in. I got a live going, so if you hear me chatting, you know what's going on.
Oh, the one that I just gave you? Not in some selection, it's not in our.
You never put it in there?
I've never put a brand in. I don't know why there isn't one that says, oh, I guess it's just.
So this is our
Oh, there you go.
worship today.
Okay.
And then I think you can.
Yeah, I understand how that goes, homeless in America.
Thank you.
I think, I'm not sure.
But there's nothing wrong with asking for help when you need it. And people that put you down for asking for help are probably the ones that really need the help.
It's a nice guitar. Man, play it. Dan and I are gonna try to do that this summer.
That's right. Happy birthday. Yeah, my son, I think I already told you this, but my son turns 19 on the 21st.
Yeah.
Makes me feel old.
What we're gonna try and do is we're gonna try and keep things. Is that working, Nancy?
I'll tell you in a minute.
I don't know. Is this an old country gospel song?
It's an old gospel song.
It's not Sweet By and By, no.
No, but you'll recognize it as soon as I start playing it. It used to be
Okay,
a
what
gospel
is it doing now?
Play a different one.
I don't know, Richard was, not Richard.
What was his name? He worked for Safeway.
No.
Not that guy. Dan? Dan? Learning harmonica.
Yeah, Scorpio, I think is what he is.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking, I got a video going, so.
Oh.
Morning, Tapatios.
He was kind of homeless for a while. He had all this stuff in his storage.
This is my view here.
Come on, I'm gonna get that.
Oh, you took Roger.
Roger, that's it, Roger.
Oh, when as soon as you said the little dog in storage and sell it, they didn't like that.
Yep, he is one day away from 19.
Storage.
The problems with getting old. Your children grow up.
There's a boat in here.
Tell me about it.
Why don't you sell this boat?
Yeah, one of my followers here, his birthday's the 26th. You'll be 33, right? Yep, 33. He's a homeless man over in Everett. He does YouTube videos trying to get information out there, seeing what it's like to be homeless.
You're tossed and driven on a restless sea of time. Somber skies and howling tempests all succeed. Bright sunshine in that land of perfect day when the mishap rolled away. You'll understand it better by and by. By and by.
So that's Pastor Melanie, and that is Jim Scarantino, one of our board members, I believe.
Saints of God are gathered home.
Morning, caveman.
We'll understand it better by and by.
Morning.
Hey,
Good morning, family.
you know, this song, the benefit.
Here's the rest of the worship band today coming in.
Anybody have?
That's Abe in the back. He's our drummer. And Dan, he plays a slide guitar. And that is Starla. She plays uke and sings.
Oh, because we're in the back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, those of us who get here early park in the back. And then it leads people to believe that there is nobody home.
Yeah, I didn't think anybody was here until I come up to the door and went to unlock it and realized it was already unlocked.
Lights on are dead giveaway.
Because we aren't here, the lights aren't on, ain't nobody home.
I'm gonna have to give me a phone stand.
Annoying me.
Okay. Rotate is locked. Well, that sucks.
We are home, destitute of the things that life demands. Want a food, want a shelter, thirsty hills, barren lands. We are trusting in the Lord and according to His word. We will understand it better by and by. By and by. Oh, when the morning comes, when all the saints of God are gathered home. Tell the story of how we overcome. We will understand it better by and by. By and by. Oh, when the morning comes. Oh, the
Yeah. Well, this is just our sound check for the morning. This room actually gets pretty full when it comes to church time.
And then it goes, we'll understand it better. And then I go, bye. And then we get a.
Okay, I gotta go help. Let's see if I can. Set this up somewhere here.
He's not feeling real well at all, but I have not heard from him.
Yep.
I offered that if he just wanted to send his notes.
Let me go like this for now. There.
Well, his granddaughter was over last week. She was very, very sick. And then Sandy was over there all last week with the sick granddaughter. She's really sick. So I think it's a viral thing.
That's a distinctive vehicle he drives. I recognize it immediately. The skull on the front, yeah. It's a moose skull. Stop saying that because I'm basic. Are you still playing with Marcus?
Melanie, I'm not gonna be able to do this. It keeps screwing up on stuff, so I don't know what I can do to fix
Okay,
it.
well, Joe Zielinski's gonna be here early. So Joe should be able to help figure that out.
We are small and driven on the restless sea of time. The somber skies and howling tempests off the sea. Bright sunshine in that day on the perfect day when the mists all roll away. We'll understand it better by and by.
I like that song.
It's a great song.
Maybe not me.
Lights are on.
Lydia or
In the box.
Olivia. Olivia.
Oh, I hear. Aha! It was probably 2 pages at one time, and I couldn't put everything on.
Hey guys, I'm not trying to ignore you. I just got a lot of work to do right now, so.
We became sin, who knew no sin, and we might become His righteousness. The Lord Himself carried the cross of so amazing, of so amazing. Jesus Messiah, the name above all names, our blessed Redeemer, Emmanuel, rescue sinner, the ransom from heaven, Jesus Messiah, Lord of all. His body the bread, His blood the wine, broken and poured, all for love. The moment trembled
And my soul, love so amazing.
love so amazing, yeah. Jesus Messiah, for the name above all names, our blessed Redeemer, Emmanuel.
song stuck in my head.
I gotta get the second page out, so I don't have a pause in the middle. Stay on the G. This is a house of worship. This is a place of praise. Verse 2, 2 lines. This is a house of healing. Our hearts are full of faith. Oh Christ, be the center of our lives. Be the place we fix our eyes. Be the center of our lives. Oh Christ, be the center of our lives. Be the place we fix our eyes. Be the center of our lives. We lift and we lift our eyes to heaven, and we wrap our eyes around your light. We lift our eyes to heaven, to you. Yes, Lord, lift our eyes. We lift our eyes to heaven. We wrap
Yes, ma'am.
Sailors get to take that breath of life that you've given to us and we get to pour it back out in Christ. Lord, I just pray for your anointing on the team today. I pray that you would help us to minister to your church today and to minister to you in the area of praise and worship, Lord. I pray that people are able to leave behind all the activities of this past week and that they can come and they can just focus their total time, their total attention, Lord, just on you. That their focus will be on Jesus. Lord, I pray for your healing upon our pastor. Bring healing to his physical body right now in the mighty name of Jesus. I pray that you would remove the congestion, headaches, Lord, any fever that he might be experiencing, that you would just work in him in a very mighty way right now. And Lord, if it is not wisdom for him to be here today, I pray that you give him peace to not be here as well. And that we will worship God and the word will go forth no matter what. Lord, I pray for a special blessing upon our sister this morning. And I just want to thank you for your sufficiency, Lord, and the example that she sets for all of us in trusting in you, and the delight that she brings to our heart, Lord, the joy that we have every time that we're with her. I just pray, Lord, that as she comes this morning to offer her praise and her worship unto you, that you would minister unto her as well, that you would minister to her heart, and that it would just be a very special time between the two of you. Lord God, we love you, we thank you, we know that everything that happens here today is not about us, it's about you. And so I just pray that you would help us to do what is excellent, because we want to worship you in excellent ways, but that we would not be performance oriented, and we would just bring our hearts of worship. Thank you, Lord, in your precious name. Everybody. I don't need that, you know, I can't. I'm totally cutting out talking myself. I can't do that. Oh my gosh, I've tried too many times and failed, so. Yeah, I got that. It's been great.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm just trying to get back to one a day. That
Hills and barren lands.
I wonder if there's anybody left in my live right now.
In your what?
My live video. I left it going while I was doing all that. Oh, there's one person here. Run out to my car. Hey, Kara. Oh, awesome. That's awesome, homeless. I'm glad you're getting help off of my stream. It's awesome. Wish there was more I could do myself, you know. I'm not a wealthy man, and actually I do a lot more by putting my time in. So. But I'm glad you're getting help, buddy. So in that fashion, I guess I am kind of helping you. All right, so we got 2 in here right now. So that was our worship practice for this morning. I don't know how many. Obviously, you stuck around, right, homeless? What'd you think of our worship band? Awesome. If you ever get on this side, during December we have something we call Down Home Country Christmas, which is basically the pastors have a band that they've put together over the years, and they do a lot of Christmas worship type music here at the church. So if you can get on this side, I think it's the weekend of the 17th. It's both Friday and Saturday. Excuse me. I think it starts at 7 p.m. So if you can get over here, maybe we can hook you up with a place to stay for the night. Yeah, there's some really good people here, and I'm almost certain that if you came and hung out with us for the night, that you'd probably get a little bit of help from this side. But, you know, I mean, if you can't make it, it's not that big a deal. I know you got a job, so you gotta be back in time to go to work and that kind of thing. But if you like music, and you like country music especially, December, I think it's the 17th and 18th. I could be wrong. Whatever the Friday and Saturday is. We have 2 nights of music. We do it as basically a full production, and it's about an hour and a half long. They do a lot of the old gospel songs, and they put a country twang to it. Morning, Stand By Me. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I don't know how long you've been here, but you missed our worship practice for this morning. It's all good. We got about an hour or so before church starts, so I'm gonna hang out in my car for a little bit here and take a few puffs off my vape. Probably talk to a few friends. I might shut this one down and then restart it right before church service. I mean, I'll be here for a few minutes at least. So how's everybody doing? I see we got 4 people here now. How's everybody doing today? On this beautiful Sunday. I mean, look at that sun. It's just gorgeous today. Here, flip it around. It's just gorgeous this morning. Beautiful blue sky.
Oh yeah. You got plenty of gloves and stuff?
Cleaning the fireplace, nice. Yeah, I did that the other day, right before I started a fire. Get all the ash buildup out of there and junk.
What's happening, brother?
Hey Kevin, how you doing?
I didn't know you were on the phone. Sorry.
No, I actually it's a live. I got a live video going.
Oh.
So I had a couple people that from my YouTube channel that have been hanging out and
Cool.
listening to us practice this morning. Figured it'd be cool just to bring them along for church today.
There you go.
How you doing?
Freezing.
Yeah, definitely cold. I had to scrape all the windows and stuff.
Yeah.
I know you said your heater's not working in your truck,
Yeah.
so that's got to be fun driving into town.
Well, I plug in a space heater in there, and then, as you can see, I've got the cord plugged in again.
Oh yeah. It'll keep it warm.
Yeah, because I've got one of those little things you plug into your cigarette
Mhm.
lighter, and it blows air.
Yeah.
Doesn't blow hot air.
Right.
And when it's like 19, 20 degrees out,
Yeah, blowing cold air sucks.
so I just leave it plugged in all night, and it stays fairly warm until I get to work. And then I get to freeze some more.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I gotta find a better job. I'm too old for this construction stuff. I hurt all
Yeah, the last time I did construction was probably 10, 12 years ago now. It was right. No, I was doing, let's see, must be about 15 years ago now. Because I was doing construction, and I pulled a muscle in my back, and it took forever for it to release, so I quit my job. I asked them if they'd lay me off for medical reasons, and they wouldn't do it, so I quit my job. I think it took about a year for me to get back to a position where I could work again. And by then, I started driving cab, and so I was just making a little bit, running around town in the cab. And one of the guys that got in my cab, he's like, "So what do you normally do?" I'm like, "Well, I can do just about anything."
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "You ever run machines before?" And I was like, "Yeah, I used to run a machine over in this place over around the corner." And he's like, "Really? You need to come put an application in over at this place. It's a machine shop."
Oh.
And I was like, "Well, I don't know." It must have been a month or so every day. He was like, "You need to go put an application in. You need to go put an application in. They'll hire you on the spot, right?" And I was like, "Okay, I'll do it." So I put in an application. They called me in the next day. I got hired on the spot at $12 an hour.
Wow.
All I did was make one part.
Hmm.
But I showed them that I could do the work,
Yeah.
which is cool. I loved running machines. It was my favorite thing to do, was running machines. Then they taught me how to run the CNC machine, so I ran CNC lathe for 4 years. Then I went on vacation to my mom's place down in California, and I fell off a rope swing. Messed up my back again,
Oh.
and another year, and I had surgery, and I come out of the surgery, and I couldn't do it anymore. Couldn't stand, because a lot of times running them machines and stuff, you're leaning forward over the machine, and it was just too much.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting too old for this, and the guy I'm working for, he's not sure if payday's gonna be tomorrow or later in the week, and I'm like,
Oh man,
dude,
I hate jobs like that.
I'm living paycheck to
Yeah.
paycheck, and I've got to have my money. And he said, well, there's everybody in the crew is gonna maybe be late because I overworked. It's not my problem.
I mean, I can understand the situation, but I mean, it sucks to
Yeah.
have jobs like that.
I'm down to $100 in my checking. You know,
Yeah.
and $1.50 in my savings. That wedding really took a toll on me.
I bet.
You know, I missed a whole
Well, I mean,
week's
you
work.
went. Where did you go? Tennessee?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a long trip.
yeah. $700 for round trip airfare. $500 to rent a car. Paid for my daughter's wedding dress. Paid for the half of the wedding. You know, it was about a $3,500 trip,
Oh wow.
and I didn't really have the money
Yeah, I hear you.
set aside for it.
I'd have to pull money out of my I got a home equity line of credit,
Oh,
which I don't have very much money in because I bought that piece of property a couple years ago. I'm still
Right.
paying off.
it's hard, man. It's hard to make it.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, if my wife didn't work, there's no way we'd be able to pay for that property.
yeah.
You know, plus all the taxes, which our
Mhm.
taxes went up another $400 this year.
Yeah.
Not counting the house. The house by itself was another $400 or $500.
It's crazy. We get taxed on taxes around here. It's insane.
Yep.
I'm really thinking about moving back to Tennessee.
I've heard there's some really cheap property over there.
Yeah,
A buddy of mine just moved to. Do you remember Ben? Ben Neat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think he just moved. He moved to. Was it Kentucky?
yeah.
Glasgow,
Kentucky's
is that
nice.
right?
Kentucky's a nice area.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's been a couple years ago now that he moved.
Yeah. Yeah, I grew up with Ed.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Ed's crazy.
He's
He's still crazy. He was crazy in school.
Well, you know his wife, right?
Yeah.
Sandy.
Yeah.
She grew up across the street from us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was one of my babysitters growing up. Her sister babysat me more than she did, but.
Yeah.
And then Auntie Fran, we called her Auntie Fran.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just been. This has been a rough week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came back. Well, I was back last week. Flew in Tuesday night. Went to work Wednesday morning, 5 a.m.
Oh man.
And then I worked Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then I worked all this week, and I've already got 55 hours in this week.
Oh wow.
We're busy. I don't know why he's not making any money unless
He's not getting paid himself.
or he's spending the money before he gets it.
Well, that's the other problem.
He's only been a contractor for maybe a year and a half,
Oh really?
and he's having a hard time.
Oh, I bet.
And
Starting out sucks because I mean you gotta learn how to rob Peter to pay Paul until you actually start making good money.
yeah, and unfortunately, he took money out of the payroll, and now he doesn't have enough to pay everybody. And I'm only making $20 an hour
Right.
because I'm unskilled labor.
Right.
You know, because shoot, it's been since I was a teenager since I worked construction. You know.
Yeah, going back into it now for me would be pretty rough.
I've got-
I wouldn't want to go back into construction now.
Yeah, I've got back issues, hip
Mhm.
issues.
Yeah, and you got a few
forward-
years on me. You're what, 15 years older than me or so?
I'm 61. I'll be 62 in May.
61, so you're 13. Yeah, 13 years older than me.
It's hard on an old man, you know, but I do it because I need the money.
Yeah, I hear you.
And I told him, I said, you know, I don't live to work. I work to live. And you know, if I can't make money, I'm gonna have to go elsewhere.
Right.
And well, you're
something that's a little
skilled
more
labor.
steady.
Yeah, and he's got a bunch of jobs, but 10-man crew. You
Yeah.
know, and so he's got 2 or 3 people on each job, and nobody's getting anything done, and he's whining about that. Well, hire some more people. You know, take out a loan against your business and
Yeah.
hire more people so we can get all these things done so people aren't complaining.
Yeah, the quicker you can button up something,
Oh,
the
yeah.
the more money you're gonna make. That's
Yeah.
that's all there is to it when it comes to construction. Because
Yeah.
people don't like to pay unless it's finished. And
Yeah.
then if they don't pay after it's finished, then you have every right to sue them.
Yeah, and you know, people put a deposit down. Take that deposit, make sure you've got materials
Mm-hmm.
and wages.
Right.
You're not going to make any money for yourself
Right.
away.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
I mean, the boss is the one that's supposed to sacrifice the most in all situations. I mean,
And
obviously, he's got to pay his bills too, but
Yeah. And he went and bought his kid a new truck, and you know, and I'm thinking, why does your kid in high school need a new truck? A brand new truck, Dodge Ram, 4-wheel drive, Hemi. You
is the
know,
kid working for him too?
No. You know, and that's kind of a slap in the face
Nope.
for the people
No,
who
it
are
would.
working.
The only way my kid would have got a brand new truck is if he was paying for it himself.
Yeah.
That's the way it works for
I've
me.
had one brand new vehicle in my life.
I've never had a new vehicle. This is the newest vehicle I've ever had. This it's a 2009 Crown Vic that I bought at an auction.
Yeah. And you
At
know,
a sheriff's auction.
I bought a Ford Escort in 1984, brand new off the lot, and I took it back 6 months later because it was in the shop more than it was on the road.
Oh damn. Yeah, my mom had one of those Escorts, and I think hers was in '89.
It was blowing head gaskets right
Yep.
and left.
She blew 2 head gaskets and burned up the transmission in it once.
And your mom wasn't a crazy driver.
No, she wasn't. Shit, I drove it worse than she did.
Yeah, that thing was a piece of junk. And I took it back to the dealer and I said, here you go, take it. I don't want it. And he said, well, it's past the lemon law. I said, I don't care. Take it back. I've had it in the shop more than it's been on the road, and I have a family. I went out and bought a Pinto station wagon and it ran like a top.
Do you remember Earl Worley?
Mm-hmm.
He put that 350 in the friggin' Pinto. that fucking car got him killed too.
Yeah, yeah. But they fly.
Yeah.
You know? And my truck it's almost paid for. But it's just not adequate
Yeah.
for what I'm doing. And no heat doesn't make it easy to go to these job sites with no heat. And
Well, I got a half-ton pickup in my front yard. All it needs is a freeze plug.
yeah,
I'm willing to sell it for $1,500.
where's the freeze plug out at?
Underneath the motor mount.
That's what I was afraid
that's why it hasn't been done yet. I ain't gonna crawl
That's
underneath the
the
car unless it's easy.
Always goes out, you know?
Yep. Yeah, so anybody that does mechanics and wants to work cheap, let me know.
Yeah, if I could find somebody that wants to work cheap, I'd have the heater.
Yeah, I've got 6 or 7 cars in my driveway that need to be fixed. It's easier to buy a new car than it is to fix the one you got.
Yeah. Well, I was doing an odd job for this lady, and she's got a 2002 Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice truck. And she said, no, I'm thinking about selling it, but I think I want $8,000 for it. It's got 200,000 miles on it.
Shoot, my truck's got less than that on it. And
I
it's
know.
a 93.
Yeah, mine's a 98, and it's got a little over 200,000 on it. But
I think mine's got about 180 on it. but it's got that 302 engine in it, so I mean, those will go
302s
forever.
go forever. Yeah, this one's got this Dakota's got a big V8 in it, which, you know, it gets maybe 17 miles to the gallon. But right now my truck's only getting 20. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a 4-cylinder 5-speed. It needs a tune-up. It needs a heater core. It needs some work. And if I could get rid of it and get something more reliable, that would be good. You know, I just don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I could get my job back at the hospital in Tennessee pretty easy. But I wouldn't work 7 days a week either.
Yeah.
Like I was doing. And I've got a friend that she's got a big 3-bedroom house and she lives there by herself, and she said, I can rent you a room for little or nothing. And I said, cool.
Yeah, because you're still living with your mom, right?
Yeah. And but I just have to take care of me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting burned out taking care of everybody else, and
Yeah, I mean that's why I had to step away from a lot of stuff. I used to do pretty much anything that anybody asked me, and at some point it was like, okay, this is too much. I got to start saying no. I had to learn how to say no.
it's hard.
It was rough.
That's
It was rough because I hate saying no. I hate
It's
telling
the-
people I can't do something.
it's the smallest word in the English vocabulary, but it's the hardest one to say.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
You know.
I mean,
Melanie,
I don't mind bending over backwards for people when they need the help and stuff, but
yeah.
I mean, when it gets to be too much for me and I'm still doing it, there's something wrong.
And when you're helping people and they don't seem to want to help themselves,
Right. Yeah, that's another issue.
that makes it hard too. And, you know, I run myself too thin.
Yeah, and then my problem was I started neglecting my own stuff
Yeah.
because I was helping people too much, and
Well, it's like
now I'm so far behind that I'm overwhelmed with shit.
Yeah. And, you know, I gave my son in Ohio $2,000 a few months ago because they were having to move into a new apartment and they didn't have the money,
Mm.
you know. You know, he's my kid, you know, so he asked if he could borrow some money, and I said, no, but I'll send you some. I said, don't worry about paying it back. I said, I just need to make sure you guys are in a safe place.
Right.
So I sent him $2,000, and that put me back, but that's part of being a parent.
Yeah.
You know. when
And it's
you-
kind of stuff you don't mind doing for your kids.
Right. And he doesn't ask for anything.
Yeah.
But he was just, the place where they were living, it was provided by the church he was preaching at. And then the church decided they were going to sell it. They sold it without telling him. And he was like, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
You know, and it was just a small trailer, you know. And I said, well, we'll find you an apartment and I'll send you the money. You know,
You haven't heard the bad news, have you? I gotta quit drinking coffee
why?
because I've got stomach problems.
Oh,
And the doctor says, well, try cutting down on the coffee.
yeah, that's not going to happen.
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do 1 cup a day right now.
Mm.
Let's see how that works, if that helps any.
I drink probably a gallon or so of coffee a day.
Phyllis was like, how much do you drink a day? I'm like, I don't know. How many times do you fill your cup? I don't know.
Whenever it's empty.
Exactly. I drink coffee all day long.
I drink coffee like I used to drink whiskey.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that, Silky. Just about everybody in the United States has stomach problems.
Yeah, well, it's stress, you know, you know, I
Some of it's self-inflicted, and some of it's the environment.
and I just, you know,
GMO foods, yeah, that too.
yeah, because it's all you can afford to eat is
Yep.
bad food.
Yep. All the garbage that they put in the grocery stores now.
Ah,
It's exactly what it is garbage. It fills your gut, but it doesn't do your body any good.
nope. And I've been slacking on my walking and.
Yeah,
all
that was
that.
another thing. I need to start getting some exercise.
You know, I mean,
Means
I'm
I
bending over.
gained 50 pounds in the last 2 years.
And I haven't done that. I've gained 10 pounds in the last little while, but that bothers me because I worked really hard to get rid of all that weight.
Yeah, I remember you at your biggest. You were a big dude.
360 plus pounds. I'm down to 170 to 180.
That's good.
It's a big drop.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's healthy.
Yeah, and I did it the natural way.
Yeah.
No drugs, no surgeries.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, that's how my sister-in-law, or stepsister, well, and my sister-in-law, both of them. That's how they lost their weight. Was they had the stomach surgery.
and it helps people, but it just really messes them up too.
Well, there's some people that they have the surgery, but they don't change their eating habits,
Right.
and then they gain all the weight back after they,
Yeah. My friend in Tennessee that owns that house, she had gastric bypass.
Mm.
She lost a lot of weight. She was looking good, feeling good, and then now she's back up to what she was before. Plus,
It's unfortunate. But like I said, if you don't change your habits,
yeah,
I mean, you're bound to go right back where you were.
yeah,
The same way with alcohol or drugs or anything like that too. I mean, you start out in a vat of shit and you climb your way out and then you jump right back in. I mean, nothing's bound to change.
yeah. I've had a lot of friends that they did really good. They quit drinking for a year. And next thing I know, they're in the bars and they're drinking worse than they were before. It's like, why?
Yep.
You know,
Yeah, fortunately, I found out that it wasn't worth it for me. And
I've been 38 years clean and sober.
awesome.
And,
That's awesome.
I don't miss it. I can go to a bar and drink Coke, or drink water.
I try to avoid them.
and-
I mean, I can go in there and drink coffee if I have to, but I mean, I try to avoid it. I don't like being at a bar and not drinking.
yeah, and I've got it beat.
No, that's awesome. I'm glad for you.
And I
So-
did it for the right reasons. I did it so I wouldn't die within a year or two.
Yeah.
'Cause I was bad alcohol.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Well, I partied with your dad.
Yeah, I know. I know he was pretty bad when he was bad.
So, trying to keep up with Lee was, oh my God.
Yeah.
He could drink an army of people under the table and
Yeah,
walk
that's for
away
sure.
from it. But he was a good guy, and I
Yeah,
I
my
miss him.
brother Tony has the same ability.
Yeah,
He can drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink some more and still drink and drink and drink.
yeah. When you get up in the morning and you have a shot of what you had the night before, just so you can not be shaken, that's not a good thing.
Nope.
That's a sign of abuse.
It's a superpower.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll leave you to your
Alrighty.
phone. I'm gonna go in where it's warm.
All right. Well, I'll see you in a few
My
minutes,
hands
I'm
get
sure.
cold, and then I'm cold all over.
I hear
I've
you.
got gloves in my pocket, but
Well, from here to the door ain't that
yeah,
far.
smoking with gloves is just
Yeah,
no
it's hard.
fun. Talk to you later.
All right. Talk to you later, Kevin. Oh, yeah. Gotta check out my shirt. I'll show you my shirt. Hang on a second. Can you read it? I know it's backwards, but it says fully vaccinated by the blood of Jesus. Thank you. I like it. My wife got it for me. It's one of my favorite shirts. I got another one that says, um, I support the First and the Second Amendment. I'm a Christian and a gun lover or something like that. Yeah, that's what my hat says too. Awesome, Silky. Jesus is all the vaccination I need, at least from that COVID bullcrap, as far as I'm concerned. I've had other vaccinations over the years. I mean, I've had a tetanus shot, and I had an MMR when I was a baby. But other than that, I think those are the only shots I've had. We had my kids get vaccinations, but as few as possible. There were some when we actually read the material, and it's like, no, we don't want to risk that. That's right, Stan. None of us are really pure blood anymore because we've all had some vaccinations of some kind. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that are, but probably pretty few. Who else is in here? I know Silky's in here and Stand By Me's in here. Who else is here? Silky. Oh, you see two? Mine says 3. Maybe I'm the third one. I don't know. Is Homeless in America still here? He was hanging out for quite a while. Yep, there's Homeless. Yeah, so he's our number 3. So we got Homeless in America, we've got Stand By Me, and we got Live Silkies. So Stan, where are you at in the world? The rest of us here are in Washington State. Billings, Montana. Okay. You're only a few hundred miles away from us. Probably close to 1,000, I would think. I know it's like 600 to Spokane. I would imagine Billings probably another 500 from there. It's about the middle of the state, right? Well, let's see, what time is it? I've got 9:28. Yeah, we got an hour. South Central. Okay. Yeah, gotta go completely through Idaho to get there from here. Clear across the Washington State. So almost 2 states just to get to you. 2.5 actually. Because I'm on the western side of Western Washington. Well, I'm on the eastern side of Western Washington, depending upon where you draw the line. If you draw it at the Cascades, I'm on the western side, or central Western Washington. I'm on the western side of Puget Sound, put it that way. Yeah, Silky's in Tacoma. I don't know if you know where that is. It's kind of southern part of mid-central southern part of Western Washington. right at the base of Puget Sound. Got the little V. Just down at the bottom there. Yup. Today definitely looks like it's gonna be a nice day here. What's the weather like over there by you, Silky, or excuse me, Stan? Yes, I am north of you, Silky. 670 from Seattle. Okay. So I had another 200. So it's almost 1,000 miles to where you're at. I mean, the only way to make it shorter is to take a ferry. Clear skies. Yeah, it's pretty clear here. I mean, you can see the blue sky in the background here. Nice sunny day going on. Woo, that's bright. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm near Port Townsend, which is basically right on the northern tip of the Olympic Peninsula. It'd be the eastern side of Olympic Peninsula. I'm west of Seattle and yeah, 101 would be basically a straight shot. You got to turn off a 101 onto Highway 19 or Highway 20 to get to me. Yeah, I don't care for I-5 myself. If I have to go south, sometimes I'll take 101. It depends on how much time I want to save and how bad 101 is. I'll usually check the traffic before I leave. That way I know which way to go. A lot of times I end up over in Kitsap County, so we just hit 104 to Highway 3. Yes, 101 is a great drive. I mean, it's a windy road. It's kind of slow going at times, but I mean, it's a really nice drive because you drive the canal the whole way down. Oh, yeah, definitely. It was definitely beautiful. I encourage you to do it, Stan. That's a really nice drive. It's a long drive from where you're at for sure. But I mean, come up over the Rockies there in Idaho, and then you gotta either go around or come up over the Cascades in western Washington, and then you hit 101 and you come up around the Olympics. So you could hit 3 mountain ranges if you did that drive. Well, you know, if you don't feel right giving up your rooster, and you know, but I'm glad to take him. I mean, I don't have any reason to not. Yeah, 2's actually a pretty nice drive too. There's some long stretches in it, but it's a pretty nice drive. I-90 might be a little bit faster, but there's probably less traffic on Highway 2. Man, I'm almost done with my first cup of coffee, which means I gotta start drinking tea or water, because I can't drink chocolate anymore. Chocolate's a big no-no. Messes with my stomach too much. I used to eat chocolate like it was going out of style. I'm not even sure what happened, because I mean, it's only been recently that I've started having stomach problems. I mean, I've always had heartburn issues, but that's usually just spicy food. But here the last 6 months or so, I've been having reflux problems no matter what I eat. So I gotta cut out a whole bunch of stuff. You know, I was telling some of my friends here at church that cutting out the fatty foods is going to be really hard. I like fatty food. Pork is my favorite. But trimming the fat ain't going to be a horrible problem. I can still have some fat, just not a lot. And I'm still trying to get rid of this freaking cold. There's lingering just a little bit. Sinus colds are the worst, man. Because most of the time you don't feel bad. You're just congested. And then you end up with a sinus infection, and that's when it gets terrible. Wow, I'm 2 hours in. You know, guys, I appreciate you coming and watching my live. I think I'm going to shut this one off, and I'll restart when church starts. So, if you want to check it out, check back with me in about an hour, and we'll probably be in church service. If you want to see the live service itself, go to New Life PT on YouTube, and then you can get the whole service there. Otherwise, you'll get my cell phone, video, either my pretty face, or I'll try to get it so that you can see the worship band and the pastor. Our pastor's not feeling well today, so I don't know if he's going to be here for regular service. We'll have to see. Anyway, thanks guys for stopping in, and we'll catch up with you later. Have a good day if I don't see you later. Bye.